Hello, everyone. George here, and welcome to my worst performance ever on F1 Clash. This weekend, as predicted, has been bad, and we'll talk about this. So, for this one, I'm using Gasly and Hamilton. Both of them are amazing. I'm using the same setup as yesterday in qualifying session. I have already played my first 6 races for this round, and we currently have 144 points. But this is actually a lot less than I was expecting. I pretty much messed up strategies in races 1, 5, and 6. I could have scored at least 30 more points, but thank God this is only opening round, and we should have enough points to qualify for tomorrow. Thing is, I wasn't focusing at all. I was trying different things, and I pretty much messed up my whole strategy. The thing is, when you're playing your races in Grand Prix event, you have to give 100% focus, which I personally didn't do. And so this race is gonna be around Brazil. It is going to be a dry race. We are facing a real player as well. And beside performing badly this round, things didn't go our way as well in some of those races. But my biggest mistake in race 1 was missing out on the time. It was a wet race, and it was a sunny weather after that. So I didn't pay attention to the clock, and I ended up switching for another set of wet tires, and I had to pit a third or a second time for a new set of softs, which basically ended everything. But we managed to get 11 points. This is actually, as I said, my worst performance ever for my during my 3 years playing this game. For this one stop strategy, 4 laps on softs with Gasly, switch after that to mediums, push to finish, 5 laps with Hamilton, switch to soft tires, and from there push to finish. The thing is, Gasly's strategy is definitely the best, as I believe 4 laps are just enough for you to before going to pit, as most of the AI cars will go to a one-stop strategy as well. But after that, they're gonna go for 4 laps. Most of them are gonna go for 4 laps only. Going for 5 laps sometimes is worth it, but in my opinion, after playing this race, I'm gonna go tomorrow for a one-stop strategy. I might go for 3-5 or 4-4, but I'm definitely not gonna go for 5-3, because it is honestly the worst decision you can ever make. Either you have to go for the undercut, which works perfectly around Brazil, but the overcut, just avoid going for it. You're gonna pit at the end of lap 5, but you will definitely get stuck behind a lot of AI cars. So the best strategy, in my opinion, would be you start on soft tires with both of your drivers. You push the driver in front for 3 full laps at the beginning. Of course, you have to use a speed booster. You can use Hacks, Deadfast, Lumberjack, Gladiator, whatever boost. And you go for 4 laps with the other driver. And after that, you switch to medium tires. You can use Lumberjack, or you can use Street Shark. Street Shark is definitely a good boost. It gives you speed, it gives you tire management as well, and overtaking. So 3-5 and 4-4 are definitely the best strategies. I'm gonna go for that tomorrow 100%. I'm gonna pit Hamilton now. He's up in P9, but you're gonna see he's gonna lose a lot of positions. Gasly is on a different strategy, 4-4. As you can see, a lot of AI cars, around 6 to 7 AI cars, did go to pit at the beginning of lap 6. which means Hamilton is now down from P9 to P21, and this is where things will start getting ugly for you. As you can see, we're just stuck here behind Latifi, or should I say Go Tifi, on the hard compound. Stroll got past us. We're gonna overtake him again 100%, but from here, like you can just see, we're using a speed booster. My rival is only using downforce, and he overtook us. And we're getting stuck behind AI cars. All of these cars are on the hard compound. Our rival is just overtaking easily, while Hamilton is just stuck behind these cars. Of course, the 10% for Charles is doing its job perfectly, but from this point, there's no coming back for Hamilton. He's now starting his final lap. He's up in P19. He might pick up one more position maximum, but from this point, Gasly, you can see he's up in P8 at the moment, and Hamilton is just not performing at all. He's in P18 actually, he's not in P19. But yeah, this is gonna be it. 7 points for Hamilton, 24 points in total. So definitely going for 3-5 tomorrow for Lewis. And let's play our final race and get on with this bad round. Next up we have Monza. This is the final race for this round. It is going to be a dry race. I was facing a real player. He swiped me, even though he had a team score with 100+ points more than me. And this guy was, I believe he's using Charles and Sainz, if I'm not mistaken. The screen is taking too long to load, but yeah, this is what happens when someone swipes you. So I do know that we are gonna be out qualified by a big margin. This is not a problem, as I'm only looking to score points. All right, so he's using Max, not Sainz. I'm gonna go for a 2-stop strategy for this race, which I believe is not the best option, going for 2 stops with both of the drivers. Probably I should have gone like for a 1-stop with Gasly, 2 stops with Hamilton, and from there go for the undercut every single time. Definitely going for 2-3-3 with Hamilton. This is actually the best option in my opinion. Going like inside the pit lane at the end of lap 3 will cause you getting stuck behind a couple of AI cars. But I probably, as I said, I wasn't focusing. I made a lot of mistakes, but thank God it's only opening round. So for tomorrow, I'm definitely switching a lot of these strategies. Basically, we all have some good weeks and bad weeks, and this one has been so far like the worst Grand Prix event ever. I'm performing badly, and I do acknowledge this. There's no shame in it, but of course, yeah, we need to improve. We need to improve 100%. We're currently in P19 and P20. I'm going to pit with Gasly now, going for the undercut with him as I'm using the dead fast, which gives him a little bit of tire management and some extra fuel, of course, with the extra top speed. We're going for a 3rd lap with Lewis, gonna pit now for a new set of softs, and after that, at the start of lap 6, I'm gonna pit again with both of my drivers. I'm gonna stack, but hopefully not too much, and from there go on a full boost for 3 full laps, and from there we should see if we are gonna, let's say, come back from this mess that personally I put myself in this bad situation. Thing is, as you're about to see in a couple of laps, sometimes the AI driver in front of you is just so stubborn, and he goes on the defensive every single time, especially like before going into Parabolica. Going defensively to the inside of Parabolica should basically give the driver who is on the correct racing line the momentum or a very good exit comparing to this driver. But of course, we don't have these things in F1 Clash. You can just see AI cars sometimes from the inside staying in front of you and blocking you every single time. Hamilton is just stuck here. He's not even able to overtake Vettel, and even with the team order bug, Stroll trying to get past Vettel, Hamilton is just he's not even able to overtake Vettel in front. So I'm definitely gonna pit with Hamilton at the end of this lap. I was thinking of going for an extra lap, but I have to go for the undercut just to be able to overtake Vettel in front. Simply, you can see the AI cars are always on the defensive. We didn't stack. This is a good thing, but we are in P20 with Gasly. Hamilton is going to be down in P24 again. So now it's up to him to pick up those positions. Of course, we're going to pick up more positions by those AI cars who are going to be pitting again. Most of the AI cars, most of them, not all of them, will go for a two-stop strategy. The front runners will probably go for a one-stop, like they go for 4 laps on mediums and then 4 laps on hards. Probably they go for 4 mediums, 4 hards. It depends, but most of them, like the cars from P1 to P3, they always go for a one-stop strategy. No matter what track you are on, they always go for that extra lap that we always talk about. Some AI cars might be pitting in front. Gasly is now up to P14, so this is a decent comeback, let's say. We should be picking up 1 to 2 positions. You can see just Gasly waving in front of us, preventing our Gasly from overtaking him. You can see he's going left and right, which is honestly insane. This is not Formula 1 here. We're just like playing wrestling, but this time with cars. I believe Gasly will not overtake AI Gasly, but we still have a chance with Hamilton to overtake the AI car. I believe this is Ocon in front of him. But yeah, Gasly is just, he doesn't have any clue on how to overtake AI Hamilton, even with the that fast. So we are going to end up with 23 points. This should be enough to give us around nearly 200. It's going to be 191 points. So definitely this is not the score I've been looking at. I was hoping to get around 240 to 250 points, but it's all good. It's opening round. We can do that tomorrow. I'm gonna be focusing 100% and for tomorrow. And to be honest, I don't usually record all my Grand Prix event. Starting tomorrow, only for the final round, I'm gonna be recording the full final round. So this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, by the way. I really appreciate you giving the time to watch these, let's say, crappy videos. But yeah, thank you. Until tomorrow, stay safe, take care, and peace.